Hey, this is Tony Schumacher, driver of the U.S. Army Top Fuel Dragster and 7-time world champ. You're listening to PRN's Nitro Notes.
Welcome to the O'Reilly Auto Parts NHRA Spring Nationals Finish Line edition of Nitro Notes, presented by the Performance Racing Network. I'm Brandon Mudd. In a life spent in drag racing, Erica Ender-Stevens has accomplished feats few drivers could imagine. She became the first female to win an NHRA Mellow Yellow Series Pro Stock race, and Sunday at her home track near Houston earned the 99th Pro win by a woman. After the win, she talked about her journey to the top of the Pro Stock class.
Learning how to win is something I had to relearn in Pro Stock, and I didn't really understand when all of the media would say, people say you have to learn to win, and I'm like, oh, that's horse crap. We've been doing this for a long time, and we've won in every category that we've competed in, but it's true. I mean, you have to learn how to focus and learn how to drive to the winner's circle, and, that's something that my team's been really good at. So I'm proud, and the ball's in our court.
When Alan Johnson left Don Schumacher Racing to lead Alanabi Racing, it created one of the best rivalries in the sport. When Antron Brown topped Khalid Al-Balushi in the Top Fuel Finals at Royal Purple Raceway, it was the latest chapter in a fierce, albeit respectful competition.
When you look at the Alanabi team, is definitely one of the top is a top tier team in the whole class of NHRA, because Alan Johnson's won more championships in Top Fuel than any other crew chief out there, and he used to work for the boss. When he left that camp, brother, it's like a divorce, and divorces are never good. You know what I mean? So when we line up against them, there's no love lost. Trust me. I mean, they push hard, but we have a lot of respect for them. Have a lot of respect for Langdon, Belushi, all the crew chiefs over there. All those guys are great guys, and they work hard. And you can tell by the way their cars run. But you have to beat them to contend for that championship.
And finally, Robert Hight and John Force Racing continued their domination of the funny car class by beating Jack Beckman. The win represented Hight's 5th straight final and JFR's 13th consecutive final round appearance. The 2009 champ said he would never have guessed he had a winning car based on Friday's qualifying rounds.
Well, it was like we didn't show up on Friday. It was horrible. The first run, it got through the clutch, wore it out, and eventually smoked the tires. Second run, we just totally missed it. It was weak and shook. Didn't lose faith in my team. They showed confidence. We'll get them tomorrow, on Saturday. Go out there and run 07, 08. Then on the first 3 rounds here, 07, 07, 07. You know how hard it is to do that in one of these cars? There are so many variables, but it shows how good my team is.
That's all for now. Be sure to tune in to the starting line edition of Nitro Notes when we preview the Summit Racing NHRA Southern Nationals near Atlanta. To check out all your favorite PRN shows, including Nitro Notes and At the Track, hosted by Lenny Baticki, download the Performance Racing Network app for your iPhone and Android. And don't forget to check us out at GoPRN.com, on Facebook at Facebook.com/NitroNotes, and at CompetitionPlus.com.